Hello Scorpio, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is a special bonus read for you. This is a work business read, and so the reason I'm doing this special bonus read is this weekend when I'm publishing it, I've got a half price reading sale and it's on my work and business read. So if you wanted some guidance from your higher self about your work, your job, maybe you're out of work at the moment looking for new work, or your business, maybe your business has gone quiet, or maybe it's really busy now, but you want some guidance of what it's all about, what the gifts are for you at the moment, and the direction to go in, and all guidance around that. You're going to want to book in for one of these. And so I get all of my readings out within 24 hours of you booking them, 3 pages long, and there's a link up there to book in for one of them. Now, this weekend, when I'm publishing this video, it makes it 60 Australian dollars instead of 120 Australian dollars, which is about 35-40 American. And so if you're catching this video when it's that publishing weekend, you can get one of those half price. If not, they're great value anyway. Still book in if you're needing some of this guidance. So let's have a look, Scorpio. Generally, what have you guys got going on with your work and your businesses? Let's see. And don't worry, you don't need to tell me whether you've got a job or a business or whether you're out of work, because it's completely clear to me when I start doing the readings where your energy is. So you don't need to let me know that. Okay. So Scorpio got this moment and be firmer. Now this is really interesting because this kind of goes against some of the advice that has been given for other signs in that other signs have been told, to have a long-term vision, to build solid foundations, working for something in the long term. And you're being told this moment, be firmer. It's like be firmer in the moment. What it is that you want now? This is saying, Scorpio, don't defer your abundance or what you want for the future. Don't think, okay, I can do this thing right now in my business. I can implement this, but I'm not going to get anything out of it because nobody's got any money at the moment, or because of this, because of that. But I'm going to implement it anyway, and maybe it's going to make money in the future. It's just saying, don't do that. Be in it for the now. So maybe, Scorpio, you're making excuses like something isn't going to work right now, but maybe because of COVID. But it's not true. I mean, abundance is always available, and there are customers, there are people with money out there, there are people with stuff going on. Like me, my business is really busy, and so if my business is really busy, that means people have got money, people are spending their money on these kind of things, and so things are going on, and that's always the case, right? Even in times of crisis, like global pandemic crisis, there's still people that are thriving, there's still people that are doing things, there's still people that are wanting things. And it's the same when we have like economic crashes and stuff like that. There's still people that do really well, and so those people are customers too. Those people are customers too, and if they're doing really well, that means that they've got customers too, right? And so there's always people that thrive in times of general hardships, let's put it that way. So when many people may be experiencing hardship, there's also many people that are experiencing thriving. And that's always been the case. But, our media tends to focus on the negative, right? And so we don't hear about the people that are thriving. We hear about the people that are finding it hard. And so that could have caused you to really believe in that everyone is finding it hard, that everyone's in hardship, and therefore you cannot look for in the moment gains with what you're doing. So you can't apply for a job and get a job at the moment because you've got to wait for everybody to be okay in the world. Well, a lot of people are okay. The majority of people are okay. It could be that so you've got this idea that you can't do it, you can't apply for a job in this moment, or you can't implement this thing in your business and get customers at the moment. Maybe you think you can't advertise in your business at the moment because what's the point? Because nobody's got any money, no one's going to buy your stuff. It's just not true. You're telling yourself something that's not true. You're keeping abundance from yourself. You're keeping your thriving from yourself right now in this moment because you're putting it off in the future. Yeah, it's very good to lay firm foundations and to know that you need to persist at something and be focused on something and work towards something in the future. But you've not got that energy right now, Scorpio. Well, maybe you've got some of that energy too. But this is about you feeling defeated in the moment, and so you're putting your rewards off for the future. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. The stories that you're telling yourself are not true. There's more available to you right now than you think, Scorpio. So let go of that. Be in this moment. Be firmer in this moment. Like, ask the universe. Ask your higher self. What can I do right now? What job can I get right now? What can I what money can I make in my business right now? How can I reach people right now? You know, you could be surprised, especially those of you Scorpios that got your own business and you're holding back from advertising your stuff. Advertise and see. You could be really surprised. You could get a lot of money in and you'd be like, oh, I didn't realize. I thought everyone was like, had no money at the moment. No, that's not true. The story you're telling yourself is not true, Scorpio. If you've got your own business and you've got restrictions, this just came to me then. So if there are actually physical restrictions that are placed on you, so a part of your business can't run as it usually is, there'll be a way that you can do it. Now, um, I've got two examples of this that just popped into my mind. One of them isn't a Scorpio. One of them is a Scorpio. Um, one of my friends, they have a gym, and the gym is closed. And so, but they still offered their one-on-one services, even though they don't do that. They're a gym owner, but they decided to offer their one-on-one services. This is not even in this country, but yeah, they did that. So they took it, you know, from a different angle. They went for something in this moment they could do. They shifted their business. Now another one is a really cool example. They make a lot of things and they sell them at markets here in Thailand and online too. And but generally, it's mostly markets will open the, you know, it's kind of very niche, yeah, very niche, kind of quirky stuff that he makes. And and so even at the markets, that's where people get to know him and his products and his brand and all of that stuff, and then the online sales come from that afterward, and from word of mouth spreading. Anyway, that has been his business model, right? And and so this, you know, all the lockdown happened and everything, no markets anymore, couldn't do that. And so what happened to him is he crashed, you know, got to the point where he had so little money, he was struggling to eat, and then he got creative and started doing Facebook Lives, and hilarious Facebook Lives that you would want to watch, even if you don't want to buy the stuff. And of course, when you do something like that, um, so many people watching, then suddenly they want to buy your stuff, right? And so suddenly there's this way that he's doing it, which is so much more aligned with him. I mean, it'll be amazing in the markets too, because it's such a quirky character. But now he's putting himself out there in this amazing way, which is just awesome for him, and is opening up that part of the business. And so I'm feeling like for you, Scorpio, there's a way that you can do it that's going to be very aligned with you, but you need to be open to making it work in this moment now, not waiting, right? What else, Scorpio? Oh, listening to criticism too much, holding yourself back. You don't want people to feel bad. You don't want to move forward. It's like, who am I to thrive in this moment when a lot of people aren't thriving? Scorpio, don't do that to yourself. Who are you not to thrive? Do you think the people that love you and your friends would say, oh, well, I can't work at the moment. I don't want your business to be good. No, if they really love you, they want your business to be good. They want you to thrive. Somebody's like struggling to feed themselves. They're not looking around at everyone else saying, oh, I wish they were all hungry too and had no money to eat. People don't do that. It's very rare. Like some people do that, but it's very rare. And seriously, Scorpio, you shouldn't be around people like that. They're not people that love you. But you've got this idea in your head that people are going to criticize you if you move forward, if you're thriving in these times or something like that. You're holding yourself back, Scorpio. This criticism, it's in your mind. As I said, there's very few people that would do that. There's very few people, just dark-hearted, horrible people that wish harm on others like that. Scorpio, we love you. We want you to thrive, even now. Even now, Scorpio, we want you to thrive. Your friends want you to thrive, even now, Scorpio. Go for it. Go for it. Now hold yourself back. Yeah. And be willing. Scorpio, be willing. I can't get the light right. Be willing to face your resistance. Be willing to face your resistance. So really, all of this is excuses, Scorpio. You're thinking, oh, conditions outside of myself are stopping me from, oh, people's reactions if I thrive, it's stopping me. It's all excuses, Scorpio. It's not real. It's your resistance inside of yourself. So it's like accentuated right now with your excuses is what you were doing to yourself already. So if you were holding yourself back in a certain way, not allowing yourself to thrive, now you've got a really good excuse not to thrive because of conditions, because of the virus, because of lockdown, because of this, because of that, because of people not wanting me to thrive because it's not okay for me to thrive, people criticizing me. It's an excuse, and that excuse was already there. That was already within you. So now it's accentuated. It's easier for you to see what resistance you had to the thriving. Yeah, it was already within you. Well, there's nothing that can happen to us from the external world that wasn't already we weren't already doing to ourselves. We're already doing it to ourselves. Someone that's thriving is going to continue to thrive in hard times. Someone that's like not thriving, that's holding themselves back, that's got a lot of resistance, they're going to really feel it in hard times. It's going to be accentuated. It always is. And so we've just got accentuation at the moment. Things are being expanded, whichever direction that you're going. It's like money, right? People think, oh, money's the root of all evil. Now, money is just an expander. You know, if someone is a horrible person, when they've got a lot of money, they're going to be a really horrible person. If someone is an amazing person, when they've got a lot of money, they're going to be a really amazing person. It's just an enlarger. It just makes you more of who you are inside, right? And that's what's going on for you right now, Scorpio. Your your circumstances have just been expanded, but you are already doing it. And so you've been asked to be willing to face those resistances that you already had inside of yourself, Scorpio. So this could be a time that you can really turn things around for yourself, Scorpio, as in using this time to get to the bottom of it so that when things start off again, or when you allow yourself to start off again, you can do it without those resistances, right? Allow this time of this everything being expanded to show you, to look at yourself in the mirror and be really honest with yourself. It's like, well, actually, I was already restricting myself in this way. I'd already taken away my freedom in my business from myself. I was already restricting myself, and then it was happened even more so than this. Yeah. But I'm hearing for a lot of you, it's just in your mind, Scorpio. A lot of these excuses, you're just holding yourself back. And so maybe it's been that throughout your business or throughout your working life, you keep on coming up with these excuses of why you can't, why you shouldn't, why it's not happening for you. And it's just like revealing some kind of a negative, generally resistant mindset that you've got. But you've got this opportunity, so it could be a really great time to get a reading, to get clarity on that and to release the resistances. Do that inner work while you can see it so clearly at the moment. You don't want to go back to the way things were. It's like if things weren't working that well for you before and now they're really not working well for you, you don't want to go back to things not kind of working that well for you. You want to take off. You want to use this time to release those resistances so you can really fly. So if you like this reading, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? I love hearing from you. And if you'd like to book in for one of those half price readings, work business readings, this weekend, the half price, the link right there. If you're not watching this when it's that first weekend, then still book in for one of them. They're always available. And I always get my readings out within 24 hours of you booking them. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.